It's season 2. Today we have Michael Rosenbaum from Impastor. We're talking about the differences between men and women, and we're featuring the Jones dating app.
You're listening to It's Complicated with your hosts Jennifer Golden and Lauren Leonelli, coming to you live from the AfterBuzz TV studios in Los Angeles, California.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of It's Complicated.
The struggle is real when you're dating in the city.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Lauren.
Yay!
And you can see us.
It's so weird. Now we can't hide our facial emotions.
No, we cannot.
All right, guys, so today we are coming to you from our new home. We are at AfterBuzz TV studios where it all began. And we'll tell you a story about how that happened in a little bit. But we have a great show in store for you guys. And what better way to ring in season 2 of It's Complicated than, bringing it back with the star of TV Land's Impastor, also in season 2. And just about our favorite guest ever, Michael Rosenbaum.
That's right. You guys know Michael from us, obviously, but you also know him from the hit smash Smallville. He was the villain Lex Luthor, and you know him from movies like I forgot he was in Urban Legend.
I did too.
Yeah, Sorority Boys, Sweet November, back in the day, and the soon-to-be released Last Days of Summer. But our favorite is his current TV show, Impastor. It's on TV Land. Michael plays a hilarious gay pastor who's on the lam from his colorful past.
And he is returning to It's Complicated for his 3rd interview. And it's also his 3rd interview here at AfterBuzz TV because we interviewed him twice for Impastor Season 1.
That's right.
So, it's great that we're having him in our new studio. We're so excited to have him here, and we can't wait to hear what's up with him personally and professionally and all that jazz since we last spoke with him, because he said he was using dating apps. But I think we need to briefly tell the story about how our shows even got started. It happened here.
It happened here as I pour the champagne.
Exactly. So we were covering shows for AfterBuzz TV, and we started becoming friends and having like a rapport between us, while we were hosting.
Look.
You are a magical unicorn.
That's very dangerous around all of these electronics.
It's this go-go gadget up in here. But yeah. So we were hosting together, and we just decided to incorporate our best friend, alcohol, into the mix, and it became our 3rd co-host with us on all these shows, and it just sort of turned things up a notch and made everything a little bit of a celebration. So we were like, duh, we need to have shows that incorporate alcohol. Yeah. So cheers to us. Cheers to us, and cheers to being back in our home.
I know.
No, cute.
And look.
It's everywhere. For those listening and not seeing why we're laughing like banshees, it's because our logo is surrounding us in every single location.
It's all over the place. And we're also back here. We're so excited that Marissa is producing our show. Marissa, aren't you so excited we're here?
Hello, ladies. I'm so excited to see both of you.
Yay.
I know. Marissa's our favorite.
Yeah.
We like to check.
I love you too.
We like to check in with Marissa because she has a very, very, very valid opinions, and we also, we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from Marissa. Everyone, tell us what you're thinking. Watch, love our show, and we are going to fill you in. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus because we've been moving from one studio space to another. Like we said, we're so excited to be here, and we need to fill you in on what we've been up to.
I think we should air our dirty laundry.
I think we should air our dirty laundry. So, you guys, we're here. We want you to know what you can expect from our new show. Obviously, there's a video element.
Yes, hi, you can see us. We have to now wear makeup.
We always did before, but maybe this time we have to look extra cute.
Yeah, yikes.
And Halloween was just the last, it was on Monday, but it was the last weekend was all of the celebrations.
Speaking of extra cute.
Extra cute. I did not have time to think of a Halloween costume, so it was very last minute. Like literally on Saturday, my friends were having a party, and I was like, I don't know, let's be Siegfried and Roy. And so my guy and I, searching for Halloween costumes can be very stressful.
100%, especially day of.
Yeah. So we went to American Vintage, and we're like, we're either gonna strike out or we're gonna hit the gold lottery pot.
All of those things.
Whatever that is. And we did.
That's something I would have
hit
said.
the gold lottery pot of goldness with coins overflowing all over the place. Yeah, it was amazing. We found like shiny shirts and like striped animal print vests, and we looked so ridiculous. Also, we had like really tight, shiny leggings on, and my guy put a sock in his pants, so it was just like, you gotta be ridiculous, you know what I mean?
Of course, you were so ridiculous you even had an animal with you.
Oh yeah, and we had a stuffed tiger.
Where did you get that?
His daughter.
Oh, perfect.
And she like loves.
She came in handy.
She loves the stuffed tiger, so we had to be very careful. But it was very fun. And then I got to go trick or treating with them, and I got to get his daughter all ready for her Halloween at school on Monday, and so like
extravaganza.
Yeah, and we did her hair the night before and made it all crazy because she wanted to be a zombie, which I think is very cute. That she didn't want to be like a pretty princess. She wanted to be a zombie, and she wanted to look really scary and have like flesh hanging off of her face.
Gross. Sounds like Daddy's girl.
Yeah, and so she looked super cute, and she won scariest costume.
Well, it's probably the flesh falling off her face that did it.
Well, I just have to say that I may have like almost cried. It was like she won Miss America
because you did her makeup.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god! And she was so happy. It was really fun, and then we got to go trick or treating, and it was nice to go trick or treating and like not be working. Oh, Michael's here. Okay, well, Michael.
Good to know. Well,
yes.
We'll
Thank you for letting us know. We will talk to him shortly, guys. I know you're just waiting to hear from Michael.
Breath.
So anyway, and then to go back in time a little bit, I went to New York, and I was with my guy. It was so fun to be there and be in my favorite city in the world, and we went to a wedding in Hoboken, New Jersey at his friend's pizzeria. They own a pizzeria, and they brought me out a plate of mortadella because I'm Italian. It was very Italian, East Coast. We went to South Carolina and had a good time. It was just a fun time.
That sounds like a lot of fun. While you were doing all of those fun things, I was also doing a lot of fun things. I had a girlfriend in town from Minnesota. She's pregos. We got like a lot of people together. We went to my favorite hotel, Petite Hermitage, and then we went to Dantana's for dinner, and we ate all the food and all the drinks, and it was a lot of fun.
Another nice Italian place.
Totally. And then the next day we went to brunch at the Bel Air Hotel, and like celebrities spotted up and
like
down.
Who?
Oh my God, it was like wild. We didn't think we were going to see anyone. It was like a gross day. It was like cloudy and just like, we just kind of wanted to eat and sit in a nice place. We didn't really think anything was going to come of it. In walks the most gorgeous human being, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, their cute baby who she just like flings over her shoulder and is like wearing stilettos, and we're like, okay, cool, mom goals. Then who walks in? Charlie Puth and Yolanda Foster, and it was just like, huh?
I guess we go there for brunch now.
I guess we just sat there and hung out for hours because we're just like, this is the most relaxing little heavenly place.
And wait, where was this?
The Bel Air Hotel.
Oh.
My favorite. Oh, and Frederick Strickland was there from $1 Million Listing New York. Everyone was there, including us, obviously. Then I went to 2 Halloween parties. I did a makeshift costume as well. I recycled my leopard bustier from years past, threw on some ears, and did my own makeup, which I was actually quite proud of.
Yeah, I think your makeup
I'm
looked
not good at makeup in general, but I did an okay job. Went to all the parties, actually ran into Michael, and it was actually like a funny little ego boost of a night. Like, I don't know if it was the outfit or like just the makeup, but like I had some fans and I was like pretty proud of it.
Oh,
but,
nice. Always nice to have some fans.
Always nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a really great weekend. And then I had a date on Sunday night.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went. But I really liked the place I went to. It's now my new go-to spot. So I'm really excited about that. I can't reveal it because then now everyone's going to know I'm there all the time.
You're going to have to slip me a note right now.
I'm going to have to.
Just tell it to me telepathically.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that place.
Totally good.
Love it.
It's so good.
Oh, my God.
Can't wait to go there sometime.
Let's go.
Okay. Anyway, so guys, briefly, some celebrity news.
Yeah.
We're going to run through it. Michael's actually here. Do you want to talk with us about some celebrity news since you have hijacked our cameras?
Michael.
Hi.
Hello? Michael, would you like some champagne?
Hey.
I'm just taking a picture of us here.
Hi, no big deal. You're on the show.
You're drinking champagne at 9 in the morning?
And
It's not
real
9.
quality
It's
champagne.
10:15.
Would you like some?
I'm really a big fan of Cook's champagne.
I know you are.
Yeah. I
Fuck
bet
you, and you're welcome.
Yeah. It's a celebration because it's your third episode, a third interview at AfterBuzz TV with us, and it's your third time being on our show.
Thank
Yes.
you guys. Thanks for the fake applause.
That was not
genuine.
Is that real?
There's real people
There
out
are
there.
humans clapping somewhere.
It was hard to wake up this morning, guys. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why?
But I did have time to wrap some gifts for you.
We have gifts for you too.
You do?
Yes.
Well, should I come over and bring them over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have to open it and do
No,
it.
you can just hand it to him.
No, this is for all of us though.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Can
group.
you hear me?
Short-ish.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, just for everybody that can actually see, and for people that are listening, we have Christmas friendship bracelets for all of us to
because
put on.
guess what, you
Oh,
guys? It's
that's
almost
nice.
Christmas. It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas.
Well, it's 2 months.
No,
You
Michael.
know, but the Christmas tree's up at the Grove, so it's Christmas.
That's really nice of you.
well,
for
look,
you.
you wrapped yours in Christmas.
Well, I had my assistant wrap this to make it look like I wrapped
Such
it,
a
so she
jerk.
did a good job of faking it.
Thanks.
That's for
Yeah, I have
you.
an assistant,
Oh, I
isn't
got the
that something?
tree. He did.
Okay,
He's very
first of all, close your eyes.
Also,
Okay.
here's a
Oh, wait.
maze for you to do on the back.
Oh, it's a maze.
And you get a
That's
necklace.
amazing.
That's amazing. It's just-
Did you put on your bracelet? Okay, you did.
yeah, my
Great.
bracelet's on. I feel
Okay.
more free
Your
than ever.
assistant
Great.
can have that
She
one.
can have, look at this
Yeah.
to Jess.
Yeah.
She puts up with me. Close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
The first thing I got you.
Do we have to put out our
is-
hands?
Okay, this is for Lauren. Open your eyes, Lauren. This is The Bachelor DVD from 2002. I found it.
That's amazing. Now you can catch up.
Yay.
Am I still closing?
Jen?
What?
Yes, open your eyes. This is
Oh.
the Fresh Prince
Yes!
of Bel-Air season 2.
I think you got us wrong. I think we need to.
This is Norbit
Oh, that's
for you, Jen.
That's
That was
perfect.
a smash hit amongst no
That's for
one.
Jen?
Analyze this.
Oh, well,
Kinda
that's
goes
gotta
with
be.
the show.
Yeah.
Well, you guys could just decide.
We'll just, I mean, we have like a lot
There
to
you go.
watch now. Thank
Michael.
you.
Thank you.
Wait, here, and these are yours, so you have to take the, and the maze. Don't forget to
sorry.
do the maze on
Hey,
the back.
You
know
guys.
what? I'm
Guys.
I'm sorry I didn't bring the, I think I got you vibrators last time.
Oh,
Yes,
you,
you
yeah,
did.
you did give us vibrators. So
The gift
that's why
the gift
Yeah.
that keeps on giving.
I like that we're setting up a standard of gift giving every
also-
time we see each other.
I also like that now I can use your first gift whilst watching these new gifts.
I love to
I get
see you
it.
masturbate to Norbit. That
You
would
know
be a
what I like.
treat.
Hey, I like what I like.
It's
Michael.
okay.
I like what I like.
You do. You're dating someone.
I am.
Oh my God, this is complicated. This is really
It is. You know what? We
complicated.
could skip celeb news and just talk about you because you're like a celeb. Let's
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
We can
news.
talk celeb news, but let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is it more complicated? The show's very nice picture in the front.
You like
That's
it?
Really, this is very professional. Now.
Thank
You guys
you.
are really doing it.
Everything's
All right?
happening. All
You're
the
really
things.
doing it. But now you don't have a boyfriend. You do. Is it more complicated to work together? Is there some sort of resentment, some sort of jealousy?
Yeah,
thing
she
going
hates
on?
me.
I hate her.
It's hard to imagine you're single. You're a beautiful girl.
Thanks.
I mean, are you doing something wrong? Do you give the crazy eyes during sex or something? What do you do? What are you doing?
Do you think? I mean,
I was giving crazy eyes for those listening.
yeah, that was that silence.
I
You're
don't.
picky.
I'm so picky.
Yeah, you are.
But I did hear a story this morning on Ryan Seacrest about, like, I guess Cosmopolitan released it about how women should actually date shorter men. There are 7 reasons why women should date shorter men,
What
and
are
this is
those
like
reasons?
I'm a height supremacist, so this is like everything I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
I wanna hear this.
It
Yeah.
sort of changed my tune a little bit. So one of the things is that shorter men actually won't have an issue with you being ambitious or successful if you're like a taller woman. It's just like these things correlate for some reason.
Huh. I
Well,
wonder
because
what
they
that-
have their own issues. They're like, I'm short on this, I'm not whatever, and they'll let certain things about you that are a little bit risky and red flaggy, they'll let them slide easier.
Wait, ambition's red flag?
Yeah. I
I'm
was
not
gonna say it's
saying
not
that. I'm not
red flaggy.
insinuating that. I'm saying that, it's somebody. Look, the more insecurities you have, if someone
That's what I
else,
was gonna say. They fall short, for lack of a
Well,
better term, so they have to.
Actually, what this whole article was about is that shorter men have already come to like terms with the fact that they're shorter and they don't have these issues. So because they don't have
Yeah.
these issues, they're not threatened by you having any like success or like they're not into like you like
They're not threatened by you
Right.
hovering over them and patting their
no,
heads.
and also it
Interesting.
takes away you don't have to worry about how tall your heels are because like no matter what you're going to be taller. So you could really wear any size heels.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with this. I tended to go for a darker, taller, muscular type
you
man.
do. That dude's ripped up, man.
Well,
You
yeah,
just like to be thrown around like an aerial rug.
I do. But the guy I'm dating right now happens
aerial
to
rug.
be a little bit on the smaller side. I think in the past,
What
some
are you
guys-
talking about? How tall he is? Or are you talking about Wang Chung?
Oh
here?
no, I'm talking about how tall he is.
How's the wiener?
Michael?
Wait, it's complicated.
It's
This is a show about you talk real stuff. Delicious people want to hear this.
it's clearly I'm still here. So
Yeah. So if it was Tiny Tim, you wouldn't. If it was tiptoe through the tulips, you wouldn't be going for that.
No, you know what? I actually don't really totally care about all that. It's just
Yeah.
about like what.
Women always say that.
No, I really don't
it's-
actually.
I guess maybe after a certain age, and you're not older. I'm just saying after a certain
Forever
age,
21.
you kind of give up about the, And by the way,
Wait, I'm sorry. Do we?
Listen,
I
no,
don't-
I'm not saying give up. You didn't let me finish. So, ellipses, dot.
Oh, okay.
You kind of give up to a lot of the things that, like, okay, and for me too, I'm 44, and sex isn't like everything. It's like, hey, can they hang out with my friends?
Yes.
Are they fun to be around? Or is their breath good? There's certain things that I and then sex is like, okay, sex is good in the beginning, and then it's still good, but it's like, it's not the most important thing,
No,
right?
I agree. I've never been that girl that's like, I cannot date a guy that has a small penis. Like,
Really?
I honestly
But
have.
didn't you like black guys for a long time? So that sounds like
Like you act like
you're
that's a phase or
you are a
something.
fucking liar. Name one black guy with a small dick.
No, I can't name one.
Okay. So
Because you looked at
Hold on,
every
though.
single one.
But that is not why I liked That's not why I liked black guys or dated black guys.
why did you date them?
Because they're hot.
Well, white
Yeah, it
guys are
wasn't
hot,
like-
black
and they
guys
got
are hot,
confidence
Mexican
or
guys are
something.
That's what I'm saying.
Sounds
I
like you're
like-
racist.
But wait, hold on. I dated white guys too. That's the other thing. It's like you date one black guy and everyone's like, you only like black guys.
Well, you also dated more than one black guy.
I did, sure, for
So then
sure.
that's
Here's
where that
something.
comes
Here's
from.
something.
But it's not only black guys. That's what I'm
Let me
saying.
ask you, your
large
boyfriend now, what's his
population.
name?
What?
What's your boyfriend's name now?
We don't talk. Stuart.
Stuart.
Uh-huh.
Does he just dosh gone it and people like me
No,
kind of guy?
I call him Stuart on
Stuart
air.
Smiley. Let me ask you, Stuart. Was Stuart intimidated that you previously went out with African American men who tend to be bigger in the downstairs department? Was he like, oh man?
Well, who says he's not?
I'm not saying that.
No, I don't think he was.
Oh.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was intimidated.
I mean, that's a good question, right?
It's a really good
I
question.
don't know
right?
that
One
is-
day maybe we might ask Stuart.
We should ask Stuart
Well,
that question.
I know Stuart's real name.
I know you do, but we don't talk about that.
I also leaked it one time. I leaked it.
He's
I
a
thought
nice
it was
guy.
a secret.
He's a
He's
nice
a
guy.
really nice
Yes,
guy.
he's got a great body. Went swimming with him.
Yeah, you
I went swimming with him.
We dove
Yeah.
together.
yes, that's right. That was. It was a. Yeah,
Oh,
and
here it comes.
Here comes the bong rips from Michael Rosenbaum. Everyone.
Yes,
It's
really
okay. We're
excited to
drinking
be here.
champagne, and that you're doing that. So
I'm
that's
excited to be here. I tell you, it was hard to wake up. The Cubs won the World
I
Series
know.
last
Did
night.
you
So
watch?
yes,
Of course.
And I was promoting Impastor at the same
You
time,
were.
so I was
Was it
trying to.
Oh yeah, it was Wednesday night last night.
Wednesday night, the big show Impastor. So I was trying to, and I had to stay up late and watch
Yeah.
the show and tweet with all my fans and friends.
And you have
things
to do that like twice. 'Cause you have to do like East Coast and then West Coast,
Yeah.
right?
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It's I mean, look, thank God I have a job, but it is nice to like. But during the day, they're like, Michael, can you please live chat? Can you please
Yeah, yeah,
Facebook?
yeah.
Can you do this? Can you send this? Can you do? So you have to do everything possible.
And then there's like a million platforms now.
Oh my God, I can't do it. I don't do Snapchat.
Oh,
I don't know how it does. I want to start a thing called Snapchat.
What's that?
You just take pictures of poop.
You
Send
should
them to your
start that.
friends.
I feel like
Snapchat.
you would really like
Maybe
that.
there's already that. I don't know. Probably.
Michael, dude, that's great. You should just make a Snapchat channel called Snapchat.
Yeah, just make an account where
Next
you
on
only take.
Snapchat, it's the biggest dump you've ever seen.
You should
is
make that account.
You think?
So
And then
Michael.
that's all you post.
Yeah, and I Instagram very little, but it's really Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
With
It's
the
easy.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And also you Instagram a little bit.
A little. You'll see it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not.
Well,
that- yeah.
yeah, but there's lots of pictures of your pup on your Instagram.
Why don't I have an AfterBuzz mug?
It's right there,
You
darling.
do.
No,
Yeah.
no, I meant to keep.
Oh, well,
you can have it.
steal it if
Really?
you want.
I mean, no one just told us that that's okay, but you should totally take
Can
it.
you afford that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're up for grabs, but if you'd like to be a thief like Buddy Dobbs, then you can take
Yeah,
that and then
way to go there.
roll
Nice
out
plug for my show,
Yeah.
Pastor, Wednesday nights at 10:30.
There
on
you
TV
go.
land,
You
everyone.
guys, did you guys get your hair done last night or
No.
something?
Why?
Because it looks very vibrant.
I did my hair this morning
Me
just
too.
for you.
I showered.
You guys look really clean today.
Thank you. I tried.
Well, is it different than when we used to be on the radio station where you couldn't see the cameras were not on us?
Do you remember when I called in on you? I was
Yes.
another guy.
Yes.
I pretended I was someone else.
You
and I
were
called
Stuart.
in.
I think you called yourself Stuart.
Hi, I'm
No, he was
Stuart.
Jim. You were Jim.
Was I Jim?
Yes, so we did our last show at LA Talk Radio. We did like a rundown of our favorite
Yeah.
things that have happened, and so one of them was your prank that you did.
Hey, your producer said I'd have coffee. He's a liar.
What? Are you serious?
Where is he? Hey, Jim, John, what's his name?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Marissa, is that true? Oh my God, Michael! What
Michael.
a diva!
Look, I'm not a
You have
diva.
your
I
own
love Marissa.
assistant.
I just wanted a little. But I just wanted some coffee to wake up here in the morning.
Also, it's
That's
like
all.
10:25. You could have had some at home.
This is fun.
we
Can I just
give-
stay here all day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Make yourself comfortable on that.
You should
show.
be on every show.
Bring up the headlines. I want to see if I know
Okay.
anything. Ask me some questions.
Okay,
here.
well, first,
All right.
I'm going to talk about my favorite. Do you watch Chip and Joanna Gaines on HGTV?
Never heard of that.
Oh, it's
Okay.
amazing.
Well, Chip and Joanna Gaines are this
It's called
really
Fixer
cute
Upper,
couple.
the show.
They have
Okay.
they're a really cute couple. Hashtag couple goals. They're like my favorite people in the universe, and they flip houses, and they or they
I love you.
here's
I love you.
You're not in
Thanks,
charge.
Jack.
No, I'm not
I
a
would
diva.
do. It takes like 20
Hey,
minutes.
I
you're
mean-
adorable.
I got you, man. Don't worry.
Thanks.
that was just and it's a Black Hollywood Live Cup. So
For
let's
her
just
former loves, all the black people of Hollywood.
all of the black people. So anyway, Chip and Joe, they have this
Chip and Joe.
Chip and Joe. Yeah, they're like my BFFs. They
Okay.
have a new book out called The Magnolia Story, and they're this wildly popular couple. Listen, they did not reinvent the wheel. They have a show on HGTV where they like remake over houses. It's the same fucking format as everyone else's show.
But they're a married couple.
Do they do B-level celebrities that they
No.
come to my house and
No.
do shit for
No,
free?
they
Are you a
Actually,
B-level celebrity?
That'd
you're
B
not.
plus, maybe B minus.
No, I think
How do you get rated
I don't
as a
know.
celebrity?
Well, I
like-
think that
Is there
the
like a
A
crew that does
pluses
that?
are like Leo,
Okay.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
And the B pluses are probably like
You?
no. Then there's A's like Matt Damon's and the A's.
Who's
the
like
Ben
an A
Afflecks.
minus?
Yeah,
all
who's
those
A
big
minus?
movie stars, and then there's the B's. The B plus is the a big TV show that's going on right now. What's the biggest TV show? But
like
Impastor.
like
Oh my God, I love This Is Us. It's my
So
favorite.
this is
Justin Hartley.
You know,
I'm gonna
Justin
marry
Hartley
him.
is a good buddy of mine.
What?
And
is he single?
No, he's not.
No, he's got a girlfriend. He was married before. He's got a cute little girl.
Oh.
He was
It's fun when they have kids.
He was the arrow on Smallville with me. When I was Lex Luthor. He was
Wow,
Oliver Queen.
we're
and
bringing it all back.
He was great. I got to see him shirtless. He likes being shirtless. He's got an amazing body.
Yeah, he does.
And I remember working out really hard, and my body was decent then. But those were the days.
Those were the
all in
days.
family. But
Forever
he's a
21.
great. He's a great guy. He actually tweeted me and then texted me and said, "Dude, I love your freaking show. It's
so
hilarious."
good.
It was so nice of him to say that.
Yeah.
So nice.
And I, of course, then I had to say back, "Yeah, I like your show too."
Have you watched it? It's phenomenal.
I did watch an episode, and it's like it's Parenthood, but a little darker. My assistant Jessica Santaferraro, she's on Twitter. She has 4 followers. She's awesome. She loves the show, and she's getting me to watch it.
And she's an amazing gift wrapper.
Do you know
She
what
is.
show I love though?
What?
I know we're going off tangents. That's what
It's
we
fine.
do.
It's
That's
what
what we
we
do
do.
with
It's
me. Have you seen Black Mirror?
No, I
No,
don't
but
know what
everyone
that
is saying
Wait,
this is
what
the
is
best
that?
thing
What is
that has ever happened
Let me
to
tell you,
Netflix.
I don't watch much show.
It's Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's going to be
free.
like third
Listen,
season or
hold on.
something.
Jews.
No, it's not free. You have to pay
I'm
for
kidding,
Netflix.
I'm Jewish.
Unless you steal it from other people, which
If
I do.
My guy is listening, which you should be. We are watching that show. We have been trying to find a show. Stuart, we're watching.
you watched
Stuart,
Narcos?
if you want to get a beager,
Oh.
you need to go to Netflix and add this to the playlist.
We'll also watch Narcos.
Let me
one
just
and
sum
two.
it
I
up.
think
Let me sum it up.
Sorry. Okay, it's amazing.
Black Mirror. Imagine like a modern day Twilight Zone in the sense that every episode is self-contained, so it's like you don't have to follow.
Yeah.
You can watch any episode. It's futuristic, but it's uncomfortable.
Ooh, I like
It makes
that.
you uncomfortable. There's
Is it
like one
scary, though?
episode where Opie Cunningham's daughter, what's her name?
Shit.
Bryce Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard, Opie Cunningham, Ron Howard. He
Yeah.
played Opie Cunningham.
And of course, I didn't know who that was.
Yeah,
but how do you
Andy
say
Griffith
Ron
show.
Howard? Yeah.
She's like, it's in a world where you see everybody's like rating, like you know how on like
Oh, so
IMDb
she would be like,
or,
so you'd be like a B plus.
well, you like I look at you and like, oh, she's a 4.1, and you're like, oh, okay.
Out of
Out of 5, you know.
Oh.
No. I didn't say it's not based just on your looks. It's based on all these other things.
Oh.
And so when you like people are like, oh, you could see what they are. They're at 2.1. They're like, hey, hi, how are you? And she's like, oh, hi.
Oh
and
my
the
God.
world is kind of like, and it's really effed up.
Is it scary
So-
though, or like just kind of like?
It's like
Some
eerie,
are scary,
probably.
some are quirky, some are really disturbing, and it's thought provoking, and they're great. And I tweeted and I said I wanted to be on Black Mirror. I want to do an episode. I do it for free. It's awesome.
Wow.
It's great.
All right.
We'll
Well,
work for free.
So after you watch Impastor, 10:30 on Wednesdays, you tune into Black Mirror.
Okay.
that'll be great. You need that in
I
your
do
life.
need
Also, you
that
need
in my-
Narcos because I finished it and it was phenomenal.
I know.
also.
Maybe we
I
should
need
watch
Norcos.
Narcos.
Or Norcos. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
You know what that is?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
medication.
Yeah, it's the second most addictive drug there is.
Really?
that's
What's the
nice.
first? Heroin? Black tar?
I think it's Oxycontin.
Isn't that a Narcos?
They're all narcotics.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's for back pain sometimes.
Okay. And also, wouldn't it not be a Norcos, but it would be Narcos?
No,
No,
they're Norco
Narcos.
is what the pill is called.
Oh, just kidding. I knew that. I totally knew
so
that.
anyway, speaking of couples and things, Chip and Jo is very cute. We're going back to it, and they she had a story in Cosmo about how he wanted to upgrade her diamond ring now that they're like this big
Right.
hoity-toity couple, and she was like, no, the ring you got me is the ring I want.
You know what? That's really nice.
I think that's cute.
It's so
Do
cute.
you think she did it for press to look cool?
No,
on the
No,
No,
they're
outside?
not those people. They've
They're
been
not.
married for 12 years with 4 kids. They're good.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
more just like, she's like, well, that ring was a part of our story. So like,
And you know
Oh,
what?
that's sweet.
I always think this too. Like, I love jewelry, and I have a thing with jewelry and all that jazz. But I've always wondered, like, when you get married and you have like a ring, and that it's supposed to represent something, and then people like upgrade it. Like, to me, I'm like, I love a big diamond. Don't get me wrong, but why would you give away the ring, the diamond that was like symbolic of that moment? Like, to me, that's weird.
Let me ask you
you
why.
agree with Joanna Gaines then?
I just want to ask you a question. Honestly, why? What is it about like the big diamonds that women like so much?
I'll tell you what it is that I like about
Okay,
it. It is
if you have
not
10 seconds, go.
Okay, it's not a monetary thing. It's not like a status thing. To me, I like the way it looks. Don't slurp your
You
coffee
like the way it looks, but
over
what if
my-
somebody got you a fake diamond that looked exactly like the
I
real
would be
diamond?
able to tell. I don't like the way a fake diamond looks.
I don't like
think
fake
there's
things.
there is a beauty in the art of making jewelry. Diamonds to me are the most beautiful stone. It just so happens that that's it. Some people like emeralds. I like diamonds. Some people like pearls. It's not like I want the big diamond ring so everyone knows like I'm flashy. It has nothing to do with that. It just
Jen, your
so
turn.
happens that
Yeah,
they're
that was
diamonds.
a long.
Well, you know
No,
what?
I'm not. I was just saying, hey, now it's her turn.
Thanks.
I want to hear this.
I think diamonds are beautiful, and the one time you get a bigger diamond is that time, and it's like just the thing that makes the statement that you are engaged, and that's like the commitment that you're making, which I think is so fun and cute and stuff. So I'm into getting big ones, but if somebody I love can't afford the biggest diamond ever, then that's totally fine too, because I'm not a flashy person. I just want like a nice piece of jewelry that shows that
I
we're
would
getting
rather
engaged.
I would rather you get me a band of like just little diamonds.
Right.
If you can't afford like the ring that I like think that I want, or the one that I like the way it looks because it's expensive, then just get me like
What's
a
the rule
little-
of thumb? What do they say?
It's like
based on how much you make or
a
something.
couple months salary or something.
3 months salary.
Who makes that up?
The people.
Well, it's like
The people
it's
that rate
like how
you
they
as far
say
as what celebrity you
your
are.
rent
B
is a
plus.
percentage of
Right.
what you rent. It should be a percentage of what you make in a year. They do that too with diamonds.
I think what it should be maybe is you say, hey, you get something that looks really nice, and you say, hey, I want you to come pick out the one you want.
No, I feel like no.
No?
do that.
Okay, but what if you hate it and you have to wear it for the rest of your life?
Well, why would I be with somebody that has terrible taste or
Yeah.
doesn't know
Also,
me?
you
Yeah,
should
you're
know.
right.
Also, like, you're
know.
not going to get engaged after a month. You're going to know me.
Some people
at
do.
some
That's
point.
true.
Fine, true.
You think I'll ever get engaged?
No.
No,
You think I'll be single for the rest of my life?
Maybe.
by choice.
Well, maybe I'm dating and you guys don't even know it.
we do
Maybe
know.
I do know because I saw you on Halloween.
Quiet.
We're
I'm
talk-
very bad
Okay,
at being
well, why'd
quiet.
you bring?
Her name is Stuart.
We're talking about Stuart. I
We
don't
are.
give a flying.
We can
F.
talk about.
No, look, I just went on a couple. It's been like
You don't have to say a lot. We're just gonna ask. you
No,
about it.
let's. What were you gonna say?
nothing. I'm just saying that look, I'm very cautious and I'm very, we'll see what happens. I've been on, I date here and there, and I went out with this girl, and she's beautiful and she's sweet, and she's nice. She lives with her grandma. It's,
Aw.
it's nice.
Sweet. How'd you guys meet?
I actually met her at camp.
Oh, you
Well,
guys go to
tell
that
us
Camp
about-
No
tell us
Counselors
about-
thing, huh?
I go
Tell
to
us
the Camp
about
No
adult-
Counselors. It's an adult summer camp. That doesn't mean it's a porn camp, by the
No.
way. It sounds
Well,
like
could be.
But my buddy Dave Kushner and a bunch of guys, they have this camp that they started, and it's around the country now. It's just blown up. So imagine being an adult, but going back to summer camp and having drinks.
But you do
playing.
summer camp activities, right?
Oh yeah, it's
like what?
It's camp. You're sleeping in bunk beds in a cabin with all your friends, farting, telling stories, guitar, playing capture the flag.
This
You're
is
in
like his fucking
canoeing.
dream come
It's a
true.
dream.
Also, though, we had actually heard of this a while ago when it was like all over the news about like how this was starting.
Right.
And we had applied to be counselors.
That's
Oh,
right, we did.
Because don't you think that we
But
should
they're not
be?
really counselors. You're called
Right.
a non-counselor.
Right,
So
yeah.
you're just there to sort of
Corral.
just make sure everything's going great and go, hey.
But they get to participate and drink and do
there's
all the
drinking.
things.
There's mimosas in the morning with
Well,
breakfast.
hello. This
Where's
is
the
right
next
up our
one,
alley.
Michael?
It
Where's the
is.
next
It's
one?
amazing. Well, we went to Nashville this year, LA last year. I'm not going to say out loud where we're going next year.
Okay.
But
Is it
I
awesome?
met this girl and nothing happened. It was just fun and it was cute and she was, she was sweet.
And she happened to be from LA. area.
Sort of Orange County, and so she, when I got here, she came up and we hung out a couple times, and she, like I said, I'm not going to say too much, but I think she's cool.
How long have you been dating?
I mean, look, I've been on probably since camp, probably like 4 or 5 dates.
That's a lot of dates. I mean, hey, you brought her out on Halloween. So
I mean, look,
that's something.
She did say something early on, like, I'm not really looking for something. So, I don't know if that's
How old is she? Can you tell
like
us?
30.
Oh.
She's cool, but I'm not. I'm cautious.
Why
my
are you
eyes
cautious?
are open because she said that, and that's,
Okay.
to me, it's like, hey, I don't know about this one. She's ready.
But are
so my
you
eyes
looking
are
for
open.
something?
Look, am I looking for something? Sure, you know me.
Well, you've been saying this now for some time.
well, that doesn't mean I'm not looking.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
It's
What do
it's
you
funny
think-
because on Twitter, like my fans on Impastor and everything, they tweet and they say, "How are you single? Why are you single? You're funny." And I see this. I Facebook Live with these. And I'm always the same thing. Why are you single?
Okay,
and I
but-
start to think, yeah, why?
Okay, but like
Well, you probably know why.
But hold on
You
though.
do too.
You asked her.
You know why too?
You
both
lock
know
it
why.
up.
You know why.
Yeah, we're both effed up a little.
I don't think so.
Wait.
You don't think you're effed up at all? No. We're all effed up. Even my assistant Jessica, she's effed up a little.
Even her.
You probably
Poor
go out
Jessica.
with the wrong guys.
Wait, hold on. I have something
Go
to say.
ahead.
Yes.
You said this to her in the beginning of the
You
episode.
said, I only hear what I want to.
It was so on tune, guys.
Go ahead.
Anyway, you said
You said. We can do this all day. Go ahead.
All day. Too bad this isn't a
Jen.
2-hour show.
Every time you hear somebody say a line while they're talking of a song, you have to come out with it. Here we go.
Obviously.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Go. So when Jen opened the show, you told her that why are you single? You're pretty, you're whatever. It's the same thing for you. People say the same
And
thing.
thank you.
And so
I'm offbeat. I think that
what do you
there's-
think it is for you? Because you said, it's you're picky.
I think I've been alone so long, and I have a wonderful dog, Irv, that you love. I mean,
Dearly.
Lauren loves it. And
It's
what's
like
a great story,
crazy.
in brief, my dog went blind a
I
couple months
know.
ago. We got him on steroids, and all of a sudden, his retina's reattached. The dog can see perfect.
It's like
he's
Medical
hungry and
miracle.
ravenous,
Miracle.
but he's becoming Irv again. Anyway, I look
He's
at
the
myself.
cutest guy,
He really
too.
is. I love my dog so much. And my uncle Warren Eckstein, who's a pet author and animal
really?
rights guy, and goes to high risk shelters and frees these dogs. Like Sheer, our friend, who just loves animals, and I love that. It's just awesome. And go ahead. What were you saying about
So I was
me?
saying-
I'm single so long. I live with my dog. I have a nice house.
You're almost
I
like
have-
a cat lady, but
I
you're
have-
like a dog guy.
Yeah, and I have friends over all the time when we play music. My band Shit Sandwich.
Yep.
And
Great band.
shout out to the
Great.
boys Lally and Danson and Carl and
Kent.
And I have such a great life, and I do so many
do.
fun things. And look, I'd like to have someone who could just come into my life and be a part of that. And look, obviously, I'm a part of theirs, but I'm so comfortable that it's going to take someone who just gets me 100%, it's just comfortable being around them. I could fart and I could do whatever I want, and
well, that takes time though, Michael.
But there are women out there. There are guys out there. I mean, look, I think it's going to happen. I do think it's going to happen, but I'm so set in my ways. Jen, I think you're set in your ways a lot of
Totally.
time. You don't want to really change. You're like, this is fucking me, man.
Okay,
Well,
but right now I think it's easy for you to say that you're set in your ways, but I think when you meet somebody and you gradually sort of start to get to know them, you open things up a little bit, and you're set in your ways, and you have this great life created that you would like them to come be a part of. But when you start to open up and feel feelings for someone, you then allow.
Feelings.
I don't know.
Nothing more than. You don't remember that song?
I
Yes,
definitely
but
don't.
I do, but it's like, I mean, there's every word that comes out of my mouth you could probably turn into a
Totally.
song.
Anyway,
Trying to think of one.
I
more.
have something to say about
always
this
do,
whole
yeah.
thing, about being stuck in your ways. So when I go
By
on
the way, we should say what show you're on now. There should be a station identification. It's Complicated with Laura Leonelli and Jen Golden.
thank you for that.
Guest star Michael Rosenbaum, B actor. Here he is.
You went from a B plus to just a
I think
B?
you're a B plus, Michael.
I just, it's so funny because people will, they'll say, "Oh, we have celebrity." It's just weird. I don't know what it is, but I just don't picture myself that way.
Because you're you.
Well, I just picture myself as a guy who's working, who's pretty good at what he does sometimes, and he's pleasant.
You are pleasant.
That's all true, but that doesn't mean you're not a celebrity.
right. You're just a B celebrity.
Just.
Don't put
Listen to
words
how
in.
she-
Don't let me put words in your mouth.
Well, that's how I know you now, unfortunately. When I write this description later of the show, we were with Just Be Celebrity, Michael.
Just Be Celebrity.
Say a B plus.
You guys,
Fine.
this table is giving me anxiety.
Why?
I don't know. Can you hand me that wrapper?
Oh, there's
Are
a
you
lot
OCD?
happening. Oh my God, she's freaking out.
It's like messy.
Well, clean up the presents then too while you're at it. Okay, now I have to say
okay,
something.
so now you say something and let me make it look
You
cute.
say.
I'm going to say the things you organize the desk.
Okay.
So, what I have to say is that I am stuck in my ways in the sense that if I go on a date and it's just like a C date, because
Yeah.
now
Like
we're rating them.
A C, just a C, not a C plus.
Right, like it's a C date. It's like decent. Like I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'd rather do sit on my couch.
Oh, he's getting the champagne. Everyone.
Sick. Finally, he's participating in all the fun.
Why is that so warm?
Because that's how we love it.
What is that, urine?
Yep, urine bottle.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so now because I'm older and like know myself well and what I like to do,
Yeah.
like when I actually do things that aren't that great, I'm like, God, I'd much rather be doing nothing, like sitting on my couch watching a Christmas
Yeah.
movie by myself
Which
in the
is about
comfort
to
of
happen.
my
Michael,
home.
wait, have you ever been in a...
So you're saying it's like kind of like, hey, if you can come here and just shut the fuck up and let me do what I want right now, and you can be part of that and just chime in when you, and then it's cool.
I mean,
Someone who
not
you don't
really,
feel,
but
you want to be able to sit
to
on the
an
couch.
extent, to an
Hey,
extent.
you know what it is? You
What?
just nailed it.
What?
You want to sit on the couch with somebody and not feel like you have to say anything.
That
do
is for
anything,
sure.
And just like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm not. Okay,
But
well,
that comes
fuck
with
yeah.
comfort. That comes
That's
with like
what I'm
already
saying,
getting to know
Michael.
somebody. But I do think in the beginning,
I agree.
when I go on dates with people, unless they blow me away and make me want to be there and take time out of my busy schedule to actually like learn who they are and care, like I want to be home and not near them at all. You know, like they
you
have to
shouldn't.
really be awesome
You
for me to
shouldn't-
spend some time.
Yeah, you should not be around somebody that you don't want
I
really want to
just
be around.
had a vision.
What?
I feel like I have an oracle and I could see the future.
What?
Okay.
Tell me everything.
I know what you need, and if you stop wasting your time, you need to date, honestly, I know it sounds weird, you need to date some guy that right now you'll say, no, I don't want to date that guy, but I see that guy.
Is he short?
And honestly, he's wearing a suit, he works like 9 to 5, he's really smart.
I love him already.
And he adores you, but he's just a cool, quiet, really good guy, and you got to stop going out with these guys who, you know, come up to bars and is like, hey, man, what's going on?
Ew, I don't like those guys. Ugh.
Yeah.
No, I like suit guys, but I don't know
I'm not
him.
saying
Where is he?
suit.
Hello?
I get down there. You just want some guy who works, who he's not in the
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
we're hard to date. Actors.
It's not my thing.
Actresses. It's like, oh, me, aren't I pretty? Aren't I good? Aren't I? It's like we have, you know, it's like.
No, I need someone that like looks at me and is like, she's so cute. She's doing that thing she does where she like dances with
Of course,
Lauren, or
everybody
like she's
wants-
loud.
Maybe.
And she blows me daily. I'm
And-
sorry,
It's fine.
it was an exorcism, and Trump went through me for a
Oh,
second.
that was Trump. I thought that was what's his name?
I don't know what that was.
Who
but-
was that?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what
Hey,
I
how are you, Jen?
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren Leonelli, huh? If she's not Italian, I don't know what is, huh?
Oh, there he
that's
is.
What if you had to
cute.
interview Rodney Dangerfield
Oh
right
my
now?
God, I don't know what I would
I don't know
make
what I
you
would-
come here and be part of the
Is he
interview.
still alive?
Yes.
No, he died
Oh, he
like in
did?
'98.
Oh wait, he did.
Oh
See?
my God!
I knew,
Hey,
finally.
what's the matter? You've been dead for 2 decades.
Finally, I knew something.
Leonelli gets a boyfriend, she forgets him dead.
Sorry, Rodney.
Too
You know
soon.
why I feel like he's still
R.I.P.
alive because of you.
R.I.P.
Maybe you can find Suit Guy if you download the Jones dating app.
You know what? I downloaded it.
Okay, what do you think about it?
Farmers.com.
You know,
You don't have to be a farmer
Is that the song?
at
I don't-
farmersonly.com.
Oh my God,
I think you have
Michael.
to be a farmer.
Why haven't you?
No, you don't have to be a
So
farmer.
why is it farmers only? You can't be only and then not be one.
Yeah.
Those do not work together.
Oxymoron time?
No, I just not grammatically correct. It doesn't actually make sense. You can't. You don't have to be and then only
Sometimes
be.
I fantasize about, like, you know, those southern girls, farmer types, and just like, hey, I want to ride on a tractor, and yeah.
Well, you could date. I'm sure there's a lot of
No,
those
I'm
here.
just kidding. I don't need that
Oh,
stuff.
you don't like that? Okay. But we want to talk about Jones dating app. You've
Yes.
been on dating apps before, right? We think
Yeah.
problems with dating apps are that you have to wait forever. Like,
Oh,
were you
God.
like that on a dating
Dude,
app where you're like,
I told you last time I came, so I've only been on one dating app, and
Yeah.
I really haven't used it much.
It's the slowest
and
process
let me
in the
tell you
world.
something. It's like swipe, and now they have these things where all of a sudden you press play, and they're like, the girls are like doing these little like,
It's like gifts.
And I'm like, ugh, stop. I just want you don't want to see this, like, stop pretending to be like, because automatically I see who you are. You're a partier, not
Right.
you, proverbial you.
Yeah.
But like, oh, you're a partier, oh, you want a rich guy, oh, you want you can see that.
Yeah.
And this is the problem. You make snap judgments because you don't know somebody, and what you're putting out on these dating apps
But you know what?
is what you hope somebody
But
sees.
maybe them doing that,
is totally great.
that's good, because
Yeah.
now I see who you are, and it's next one.
You know
next
what I
one.
can't stand? Guy that takes selfie in mirror, but like he takes a picture of him in the mirror. Like, have you not figured out you can take one of yourself because your camera reverses? Snap, selfie.
Maybe it looks better if he does it projected through the mirror,
I hate
reflects
those
off
guys.
the
That's
mirror.
what
I hate
think
those
they
guys.
think.
Or car selfie guy. No,
Oh, I
I'm
can't.
never
Like,
going to
the
see you
seatbelt
guys.
is on you.
On the
Right.
app, I want to know. I want to see. This is my idea. There should be an app. I'm going to start an app.
Okay.
And if you steal it, I'm going to sue you.
Okay.
He's gonna get
all
Jessica.
the people
He's gonna
listening.
get
It's
one
an
assistant.
app that you put pictures up, but the people meet you. The people of the company meet you. They sit down with you.
The app company?
The app company.
Okay.
You have to go in there for an interview. And then they say, these pictures aren't you. They don't look like you. You can't post these pictures. These pictures, I want you, you have to pick natural pictures, pictures of you that are pretty. But you also have to have pictures of you that look like you. Here's you without makeup. Here's you on a good day. Here's you having fun. And it's just real. And so when people see you, they don't show up at like freaking Lazarus in the mall. That's a store where I grew up. It's
Okay.
closed now. It was like 1985. I don't know why I brought that up.
Yeah.
And they look at you and they go, yeah. Because a lot of times I go, I say, oh, this girl seems cute. And then I'll go on a lunch date because lunch dates are safe. We've talked about
Yes,
this.
coffee
Yeah,
And you
lunch.
go there and you're
I'm
like,
into
hey, have
that.
you seen this girl? I'm supposed to have a lunch date with her. That's me.
And you're like,
What?
no.
No, it's
Looks
certainly not.
You should call this app consult because you're like a consultant. But you know what the problem is that you are on these dating apps and you never actually fucking meet these people.
Right,
That's what the
because
problem is.
Right now I have
Yeah.
a pen pal.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, like, this guy, okay, here's the rule of thumb, I think. If you start talking to somebody, the problem is if you swipe and then you match, you don't necessarily, like, hold a conversation for a really long time because you might be doing life. So it's like,
Yeah.
unless you're, like, have momentum and you're talking for an extended period of time at one sitting, then you have to say, okay, I'd like to take this to, like, being in person.
Right.
Like, let's finish this conversation in person. We'll do that there. When are you free? That just takes it off the app. You have plans on the books for the week that
Yeah.
you've met. However, if somebody extends this conversation now more than like 2 days and you've been like chatting for 3 days on the app, it's like at this point I'm like, no, I don't have time for you. I have friends, I have work, I got shit to do, I got family.
yeah, it's like
No.
this. It's like, hey, you want to get some lunch next week? And then 5 days later, hey,
Yeah, like
just
where
shut
did
up.
it go?
Why,
Yeah,
why,
go
are
away.
you, why are you on
See
the
yourself
app?
out.
That's the
Why
prob-
are you on the app?
Right.
That's my point. So that's why the Jones dating app, if you ever need to go back on a dating app, which I hope that you don't, then you should do it because what happens is they make you meet within an hour of matching.
It's crazy. So I downloaded it. It will
An
tell you.
hour?
Yes.
Because you go.
You don't have to go in an hour, but you can go in an hour. Like it'll say, like, what are you in the mood for? Do you want cocktails? Do you want coffee? Do you want dinner? Do you want wine? It gives you like a couple of options, and then it shows you who's available in that moment.
I think that's like a great idea.
However, I joined it, and I'm going to tell you right now, the people that are currently on it are not people I would necessarily date.
Okay,
They
why
just
is
want
that?
an F. It's like, get together with me for an hour so I get F.
Maybe, or they're just not my type. But maybe this will catch on, and more people will be on it. Problem is, it's small because it's just brand new.
It's just so the
And
dating
so,
pool
yeah,
is
it's-
not
I don't know
as
if it
much.
should be an hour within matching because you'd be like, hey, I'm taking a dump right now.
Because you
I
wouldn't
need to
go.
clean my ass.
No,
Right.
you don't have
before I
to
see
go
it.
in an hour, but you can start dating within the hour.
But also,
basically.
it makes
and ew.
Yes, and Michael, maybe you should then
Snapchat.
only go on the date when you're on the app when you're ready. You're like, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go out.
You pooped already?
Like you've cleaned your ass, everything's
You've
ready to
flossed?
go. You're like, I'm gonna go to this bar anyway, and so then you're like, okay, I'm in the mood for a drink, and then might as well kill two birds with one stone. You go to a bar and you think like, maybe I'll meet someone tonight. Well, now you know you're gonna meet somebody.
Sure will.
You know what? The speed dating thing's a good idea. There's something.
Have you ever
there.
done it?
No, but
I've done it.
I think it'd be cool if it's like saying, hey, tonight, like a lot of people work, so they don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, Thursday night, I'll meet you at 6 for a drink. But I'm going to be honest with you. At 7, I have someone else coming there to meet me at 7.
Oh, I
and
would
then at
love
8,
that.
there's another one. And at 9, I have 4 meetings tonight. I'm going to call them meetings. And you know they're meetings because you're doing the same effing thing. And it's called Meetings, the Meetings app.
Okay.
It's like, hey, we're going for a drink, but when you see me across the bar when you're with Donald Stewart Dunstan, then just get it. And everybody's aware of it so they don't judge you and like,
No.
that whore,
Yeah.
he's with another girl. He's with 4.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to knock it out all in one night to see if
because
there's
who's
one.
got time? I have one free night a week.
Hey, is that a good idea?
That's a really great idea.
A great idea, and this is why I think
Meetings app.
this is why
I think it needs a better name.
I like meetings.
I don't
I
know.
think that
Needs a better
women need to get a grip and not
Get a grip app.
get a grip, literally, and not judge men for like. I have a lot of girlfriends that are like, "Oh, suck. He went on like another date with another girl on the same day." I'm like, so what, dude? You're single. Like,
cares?
don't expect him to treat you like you're his girlfriend until you're his fucking girlfriend.
That
like,
voice.
I mean, if you go on like 1 to 3 or 4 dates with someone and you see them with someone else, it's called dating.
Right.
That's what I
And
think.
I
Wait, I have a
think-
question. Hold
Oh.
on. What do you call date? Like, if you've gone on a date or two with a girl, are you like, I'm dating this girl?
That's absolutely insanity.
What do you call
I'm
it?
watching Confessions of Thomas Quick right now. He's a serial killer.
So what is
in
dating?
Sweden.
What does dating
Why
mean
are you
for
watching that
I'm
also?
not saying
Because
that
it's
means.
freak show. It's like crazy talk. It's like you know, if you go out with someone on a date and you tell your friend we're dating, that's why you're not getting a girlfriend,
That's
boyfriend.
right.
That's
Okay.
not what I mean.
If I go on
But hold
5
on.
dates with you, we're sort of dating.
Okay,
Sort
so
of.
this girl that you're, whatever you're doing, do you call that dating?
I would say that I am definitely dating this girl. I'm not exclusive
Yeah.
with this girl.
But that's not
you know,
what dating means, though. Dating means you're going on dates. To me, there's nothing more. Michael, hold on. There is nothing more attached to the term dating than the physical
It's a very-
description. No,
No, I
you're
think that-
attaching something to
Right.
the definition of dating. Dating, in its pure sense, is I am going on dates with you. To me, when I say I'm dating you, I say I'm dating you because I've gone on dates with you. It doesn't mean that I'm only dating you. It doesn't mean I'm only sleeping
Hang on a
with you.
second.
It
Hang on a
doesn't mean that
second.
you're
I
my
want you to do me a
boyfriend.
favor. We're going to
What?
do a little thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you. We're going to make up an imaginary guy. We're going to call him Stuart Blumfeld.
Okay.
All
he's
right.
Jewish.
I'm going to say.
Perfect.
I'm going to say. Just go with it. And I want you to say. All right. Are you? How many times have you been out with Stuart Blumfield?
One time.
Okay. And so you're dating him?
No.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's one time. Dating is
How
more.
many times have you been out with Stuart Blumfeld?
2 times.
Are you dating Stuart Blumfeld?
I'm seeing where it goes.
See, then you've seen.
Ask me.
No, because
Say-
I know what your
No,
first
hang on.
answer is
Hang
going to be.
This is the difference between
Jen,
men and women.
Lauren,
Yes.
ask me.
Okay.
Jen Blumfeld.
Oh.
Hey, Michael, have you gone on? How many times have you gone out with Jen Bloomfield?
Once?
Are you dating her?
No.
So what do you call what you're doing? Or
I
didn't
went
do?
on
I
a
went on
date.
a date.
Okay, what have you
because
gone
date
to?
is one, dating is
Ask
two.
me again.
Okay.
Fine. How many times have you gone out with fucking Jen Blumfield?
Well, you don't have to be so abrasive.
She hates her. That's
Be
what it
happy
is.
for me.
God.
No.
She's
I have-
jealous of Jen
I have gone on
Blumfeld.
2 dates with Jennifer Blumfeld.
And are you dating her?
No, I've gone out with her twice.
Okay, but
So
I'm
you
saying-
just rephrased it. I've gone out with her twice.
I've gone out with her twice. Sounds better than I'm dating her.
Because dating,
I'm telling you, ask the people out there, guys.
No,
am I wrong?
it's always guys.
Tweet me, tweet
That's
them.
what
Tell us
we're
who's
saying.
right here.
We want to talk about the differences between men and
Yes,
women
we
before we
need
wrap
to.
up our show because we.
Are we wrapping up soon?
Yeah, I mean, like in
Dude,
a couple
this is
minutes.
too fun. This is probably the best show you've had this year. It's the first, isn't it?
But the differences between men and women is I think men think like, oh my God, you say we're dating, and they attach this like emotional stigma to it. But girls say dating because they're just being literal about the definition of what actual
Like it's a
dating
verb
means.
or
It's
like an
not-
adverb?
It doesn't
It's an
mean that
adverb.
I'm like in love
It's an
with you
adverb.
and you're my boyfriend and I'm only sleeping with you. Because trust me, when I was dating Stuart in the beginning, I said I was dating him, and that's not what was going on. It wasn't just Michael.
Oh, brother.
Anyway, I'm just saying. Also, we have like a little game for you. Now
Very
that you
quickly,
played
we're
that
gonna play
game,
this game.
we are a little crude and we might be slightly sexist like Buddy Dobbs, and we're gonna rattle off some typical actions that men and women are known
All
for.
right, by the way, you guys still watching Impastor?
Yes, of course. We're
Obviously.
gonna talk about it in a second.
I just
And-
wanted to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we want you to pick the gender that you think belongs to this action because we want to see if the shoe fits and if the stereotypes are real.
In a game we like to call Men Are From Mars
And
Women Are From Ladner.
Ladner. That's
Get
the
it?
city in Impastor.
Because we watch it.
Okay, so
There's a rip in this couch.
who does this, men or women? When something's wrong.
My ex-girlfriend.
So that's women.
Yeah, by the way, at night we'd go to bed and I'd go, good night, mwah, and then
she
we'd
would go-
turn lights off. She'd go,
Why?
I go,
What was so wrong?
I go, something wrong? No.
Oh God.
She just wanted to, she's just image. She was like,
Okay.
Eeyore. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, what about this? When somebody asks a loaded question.
Like, do these jeans make me look fat?
Or when a guy might.
I think both genders.
Okay, both.
Yeah, because I was
they
actually
do.
just thinking, like, when somebody might say, like, "Am I the best you ever had?"
Hey, is my
How do you
gut
really-
getting bigger?
Yeah. Right. I don't know how you want me to answer that properly.
Saying
You guys hear
sure.
that? Wait.
What? Oh, Michael.
He also farted when he walked in here earlier. So
Okay, how about this
probably
one?
the ninth one.
Saying sure, just to end a conversation.
Both genders.
Yeah.
All right. What about somebody that might expect sex every day?
I don't think anybody wants sex every day. You get sore, we can't get it up every fucking second.
Well, you should work on that.
I'm 44. I could do it a couple times a week for sure.
God, that's it?
A couple times a week, at least in the beginning, probably like 5-7 times a week.
So that's every day. So who expects
No,
that?
there could be twice in a night or
Fine,
3 times,
true.
and then I have a
Average.
couple days off here.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
fine,
fine. All right.
seven.
My
Okay.
wiener needs a brain.
So men, is that what you would say?
What?
Expecting
You have to
sex
pick a
every
gender.
day?
Follow
Men or
the
women?
It
rules.
depends. It really depends. There's some women who want sex every day. I don't want women who want sex every day. I want women who just like sex when they're turned on or like ready to go,
Sure.
Also, I like women who are like going, hey, if you just want to start having sex with me in the middle of the night, that's cool. Because every
What?
once in a while, you
Yeah.
kind of wake up with a little bit of,
Yeah. Hello.
Who's down there?
What about waiting to respond to a text? Who does that, men or women? Like you get the text, you see it, and you like put the phone down. Like I need to wait.
we all do it.
Okay.
But here's the
Wait, do
thing.
you guys really do that?
Here's the reality. I don't play games. I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, I don't, my phone's always off, by the way. I never have the sound on. That's why
Yeah,
I don't
me
answer
too.
phone calls.
Me too.
I don't hear text because it's a pain in the ass. Look, everyone
rude
out
to
there,
everyone around
you look
you.
at your phone every 10,
Couple
20
minutes, yeah.
whatever. Leave your phone off. Don't let it beep. Because this is what we're doing all the time, and this is not
Totally.
good. It's bad for your neck, your posture, your occipital bone, your
Sure,
neck
it's
muscles.
medical
Just
now.
don't fucking do it, man. It's
Plus,
annoying.
it's annoying to everyone
Leave
around
your
you with
phone
the
off.
fucking ding, ding, ding.
And
all
look,
the
when I
time.
see this, I have 10 texts, and I go, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, cool. I don't want to respond.
Yeah.
I'm
So
doing
that's
something.
why you wait.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not because I don't want to talk
But
to
do you
them
think
right now.
all guys do what you do, or do you think some actually play games?
Some are immature.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's fine. Both sex. How about talking about sex with friends?
Yeah, I talk about sex with just very close friends. I'm very private, believe it or not, with like details and
Okay.
like specific. Like I won't, because if I really start dating someone, I don't want people to know all my business because it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
you
So
know?
who do you think? What gender you think does that
I don't
more?
have
though?
sex often, so when that happens, that's like I want to, you need
You'll talk
somebody to
about
talk
it.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. So men.
All right. What about if someone
Women
sends you?
for sure talk about it more than men.
What about if someone sends somebody a sexy picture? Who do you think shows their friends, men or women?
Both, but I'd say men probably show more.
Ooh, I think it's women.
I think it's
Oh.
men.
And
If
by
you
the
send
way,
me on a group chat,
any
actually.
guy who sends sexy pictures
No, if you've ever,
it's creepy.
If you,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's true.
You'll never ever catch a naked picture of me being sent to a woman. You might see it's like, okay, she's sending me boobs, so it's just like me going with my dog.
Yeah.
That's about it. You're not getting like a dick and balls in the shot.
If you've ever sent me a dick pic, I guarantee you one of my friends has seen it. So
I would never do it. I would never send my dick.
Yeah, well, some people do it. That's what you
what'd
get.
be
You
funny
get what you
is
get, and you don't
take
get
a picture
upset.
online of a really small penis and then send it to
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then see the reaction. That's your girl.
See if she really likes
Yeah.
you.
Okay. How about not allowing your friends to date people you've dated? Males or females?
Guys don't give a shit. Girls do.
I know, it's so weird.
It's so stupid. If you only went out with a girl a couple times or you're friends with them or whatever,
Yeah.
they should be your buddies. They should be like, hey, I'll help you. You help me, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What about
Right?
Yeah, totally.
Always.
who does Eskimo Brothers? Who does
I'm looking
this?
out. There was a guy, by the way, that asked about you.
Who?
Um,
Stuart?
let me just say he was on Impastor. He thought you were really hot. Don't say anything else.
I know who it is.
Don't say anything else, though.
Okay. That's
So,
weird and
what's-
confusing.
So, what'd you
right.
say? Did you hook it
I
up?
said,
Go.
obviously hot.
Yeah.
Wait.
She's
cool.
got a butt.
So, is he gonna do something about
Well,
it?
we'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
AfterBuzz.
I think that person has a girlfriend, is what I thought. And
No,
anywho.
maybe not. Okay. All right. Well, Michael, we want to know if there's anything that we need to look towards, Impastor. There's like some fun things. The holidays are happening. You guys
There's
do
half a
some
season
fun,
left. What's
fun
going on?
holiday episodes. Give us a little teaser before we
I think
wrap
there's
up.
like 4 or 5 episodes left on Impastor, and this season's obviously so ambitious,
Yeah.
and shit is going down. This last episode was a complete twist plot F up.
I know.
I mean, it was.
We never know how you're going to get out of the situations you get into.
It's getting really good. The show's a lot of fun. The last 4 episodes are dynamite. I mean, it really gets going, and then now there's a sheriff in town. There's so many different angles and people after me. It's a balancing act, and I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Buddy's going to get out of this, but there's some sex coming up.
Perfect.
It's fun. People are really digging it. So TV Land Wednesday nights 10:30. Got to plug it.
Absolutely.
And I'm on Facebook Live all the time talking to people.
all the
You
time.
are. We were at your party that you had.
Yeah, a lot of people. That was fun.
That was
wasn't it?
really fun.
And Thanksgiving's coming up. I usually have a Thanksgiving thing. I usually do a hike out to Victorville with some friends. If you guys want to go on a big hike with us.
And don't your grandparents come?
We go to these naked hot springs. We get naked if you guys are
So
into that.
fun.
Great.
Always into being naked.
Yep, me too. Grandparents are coming next week. I'm flying my
They
mom.
are?
Yep.
Irvin Blanche?
Irvin Blanche and my Uncle Alan and Alan and Judy. Excuse me. They're coming in next week.
Oh, fun.
I'm going to take them out. My grandparents' 69th anniversary.
Oh.
Wow.
69.
Michael.
That's
And
funny.
This
That's
weekend,
old.
I'm flying my mom in for her. Look, I'm not. My mother's crazy as shit. I'm sure your mothers are.
All moms are.
Yeah, she's difficult, but she's my mother. So I was like, you know what? 70th birthday.
That's nice.
She's 70 fucking years old.
Wow.
And her mother only lived till 74, so I might not have that long. So flying her in, gonna take her to a nice dinner, maybe the Rams game.
Nice,
maybe
Michael.
a show. Yeah, just kind
You're
of
a
have a
good
nice
son.
weekend for her.
You are a good son.
Yeah,
Look at you.
I just
That's sweet.
That is sweet. So a lot's coming up for you personally.
Yeah. Yes.
Impastor, we're going. We have 5 episodes left. Did a movie called The Last Days of Summer, which is just won the Rhode Island International Film Festival.
Great.
It's in the
Where can we see that?
it's in festivals right now, so it's doing really well. So look for that with Bill Fichtner. He's been in tons of shit. He was on Prison Break.
Yeah.
And he's a great actor. And what else? I can't say. There's 2 other projects I can't talk about.
Okay,
All right. Well,
next
obviously
time we
have
have
you
you
back
on.
because
Yeah.
we still have like a million questions we
Yeah.
didn't even
Yeah, I
get
want
to.
to come back. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know that.
You'll just be our guest every
Yeah.
week. It'll be
Sure.
fun.
I hope you
Every
like
time.
your gifts.
We do.
We love them. I mean, why watch Black Mirror when we have all this content to watch, like
Norbit.
Fresh Prince and Norbit and Bachelor season 2002?
Hey, tell it what's free on that package.
It's a free $5 Blockbuster gift.
Perfect.
card.
You can
How
use that
old
as
is that?
Blockbuster.
Holy
Are there
shit.
Where did you get
Blockbusters?
these things?
I have thousands of DVDs at my house thinking that
So you regifted.
I thought DVD was the last part of the technological advance sort of like.
Yeah.
How could it even get smaller? Like, we don't have those anymore. It's just
And then there's
online.
Blu-ray, and now it'll
And
be
now
obsolete.
it's just obsolete. It's like an 8-track.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Michael, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We always
Anytime.
love it. And
Really.
you have Christmas-colored shoes on, so we're
Yeah,
excited.
they're old. They're the new Jordans.
I like them.
They're cute. They match your friendship bracelet.
It's almost Christmas! And it's almost time for next week, which our guest is Krista Allen, so don't forget to tune in. for
Krista,
that.
she's my friend. Can I crash it?
Yeah,
She's our
totally.
friend,
You can come
too.
crush it.
Krista's fun. She'll
Of
talk
course.
about anything.
Yeah, obviously.
I think she's going out with someone.
She
She
is
is.
going out. We're
She-
going to talk to her about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think I
Yeah.
know the person.
I think we all do know the person. And thank you guys for listening and tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Complicated Show. And follow us on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Two Drunk Girls TV, because that's every Thursday. And so we'll be having a new episode.
Yeah, sure will. And guys, we deliver this content free to you every week, and now we're coming from the AfterBuzz TV studio, so that's exciting. We know that you have so many shows to choose from, so we appreciate you choosing ours.
All right, Michael, where can everyone follow you?
Gotta keep it complicated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can follow me at Twitter, mrosenbaum711, and you can go to Facebook, Real Michael Rosenbaum, and hang out with me. And there you go.
Instagram at Irv Rules.
Instagram at Irv Rules. Yeah, that's
Because
right.
he's my
That's
favorite.
right.
And you can follow me at Lauren Leonelli on Twitter, Facebook, Vine, Instagram, and my website.
Vine no longer because it's done.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, I took
Then-
it out for you.
Oh, thanks.
And you can find me at Jennifer
I never go
Golden.
on it anyway.
It's fine. No one else does either. Yeah, Jennifer Golden, 1 N in Jennifer. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and my website.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week for Krista Allen. Thank you, Michael. And we're signing off. First episode, season 2. It's complicated.
Let's take a shit.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.